That's been in.
Don't want to be on that. Kimi Räikkönen, who put in the most laps of any driver on the final day.
I guess he's dropped it through two and found the wall, hasn't he, and went straight in.
Well, let's see what Kimi Räikkönen touches to lose that front wing.
Exactly as Paul said, just back of the car, stepped out of the line as he picked the power up through turn 2.
Rear as well.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that car doesn't go back out. You know, you wouldn't want to put the stress through the steering arm, would you? If it had a knock like that, you would want to NDT test it and just check the carbon structure of the wishbones is right. But
and anytime they get a hit on the rear, they worry about the gearbox, don't they?
Well, it pops the diff normally, doesn't it? The drive shaft normally can just be they're so thin.
20 years since his Formula 1 debut, Kimi Räikkönen, together with Fernando Alonso, the second and third F1 drivers still to be racing in the sport 2 decades after their debut.
It's only one practice session, might change now, but maybe we haven't even seen what the full capacity of this new Red Bull Honda.
Yeah, the balance is all over the place.
And that's driver number 2 into the swear jar for this season. Charles Leclerc has had a bit of a spin.
And you can see he's got through one. Oh, he was feathering the throttle all the way from 1 into 2.
Oh, the grip is incredibly low. I'm struggling quite a lot with the car at the moment.
Never really sounded to me like he got even flat before he dropped it.
This is Nikita Mazepin's spin. Saw that during testing, not from Nikita.
He had an off yesterday there, didn't he? He went the other way.
Yeah. Oh, and that is a spin for Mazepin in the Haas. And that's not the first time we've seen the man from Moscow go for a spin on this track so far this weekend.
T12, and then it falls a little bit downhill into 13. You do go across the wind there, and basically just no grip.
Yeah, lost the rears there.
I think the car was slightly unsettled as he began the turn-in phase. Now we see it from that other angle. He was well up on the curb on the outside of T12, approach to T13.
Big lock-up going into the first turn there. Oh, and another spin, but it's Nikita Mazepin again that's having trouble down there. Now, did anyone get caught up with the yellow flags down there and suffer and have to get off the throttle? As they head now down towards turn 4, and that's off, and that looks like a Haas, and it could have been Nikita Mazepin in the Haas spearing off into the barriers at turn 3. There's definitely going to be a safety car, I would imagine, but it's Max Verstappen who's got the better of the start against Hamilton. And it is Nikita Mazepin who went off and into the barriers.
He got a bit trigger happy with the throttle and went off and had his own accident.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yes, I crashed. I'm so sorry. Got on the curb, tried to avoid me, and then spun.
No worries, mate. We're here to learn, mate. Don't worry about it. Plenty more goes.
There's cars going wide. Could have been Sebastian Vettel right at the rear of the field, and there's a car spinning off as well. I wonder if he's tangled.
There's Mick Schumacher. Well, that's the second Haas we've seen, with just from the back ends come around on them.
Did he make contact with someone before that? Because I just wonder if that broke. I know he might have made contact there with the McLaren, and that's what dislodged it. And we can now ride on board with Pierre Gasly, and that's the bit where he touched the rear of Daniel Ricciardo and lost his front wing. Oh, and who's had a tussle and a tangle? It's the Alpine of Esteban Ocon, and it's the Aston Martin of Sebastian Vettel.
Why did he have to change line? I lock up, he changes line.
No, he didn't, Seb. I'm sorry, that's 100% Seb's fault.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
There's Troll behind you within 3.
And the poor guys, the torque is just coming in and out. There's like no power, and that power